Guest steals things and then hands them to you, making you complicit in a crime. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Connell.
She's a black magic woman. She's a black magic woman. She's a black magic woman, got me so blind that I can't see. But she's a black magic woman and she's gonna make a devil of me. She's so black and magic, kaboom! And she's a woman.
Apparently she is Bobo.
And she likes robots.
She does.
She likes it when they dance.
She makes them dance with her bottom.
What about me, black magic woman? Give me a chance.
She couldn't care less, Bobby, not you.
She's such a black magic woman.
This song goes on too long. It's longer than the panel. I'm not sure why we're keeping it going. Why don't we stop sometime today?
Oh, we're gonna stop as soon as this verse is over today.
Oh, come on. Norton. Hi, Ruth. Good job last night on stage, Ruth. Great song last night. Big time sing-along.
Thanks. Thanks for everyone who joined in. And I hate you. That was a joke. Oh, God. Goodbye.
Did your mic cut out? Because all I heard was, thanks, blah, blah, blah. I hate you.
I hate you. That's what I heard too.
Oh, dear.
Try that again.
Doesn't matter.
No, say what you said. Thanks to everybody who joined in. I hate
said
you.
thank you to everyone who joined in singing with me, and to everyone who didn't. I hate you.
Oh, see, we didn't hear that.
All we heard was, thanks to everyone. I hate you. So that's a good opener for a panel. All right, have at it, kid. Hand out your stolen booty.
Oh, jeez. Goodbye. Bye. Bye, Robert. Hello. It's quite busy today here in the panel room. Is that because Jinson and Jorod are coming later? Those two tall dudes I see hanging around my set. Oh, it's daylight. I'm not sure about that. So, yes, I do steal things. And I do give them out and make you all accomplices. So I have lots of things here. I have a very classy plastic bag, first of all. Very nice. So in here are some stolen hotel goods, which are the star prize. And I have some My Hope chest bracelets, which are very pretty in pink. And My Hope Chest is a charity that... Can you microphone, please? Hello, hello. Is it... No. Is it the microphone or is it the thing? Hi. Slick, smooth, that's me. Anyway, because boobs. Oh, I missed out the whole bit of the speech before that, before I grabbed my boob. My Hope Chest is the only charity in America that helps pay for reconstruction for women who don't have enough or good or any health insurance. So it's important, right? Because we all like them. And thank you. It's a woman that really, she does so much on her own with this little charity. And every follower helps because the number of followers you have on social media can impact the way companies might want to sponsor you or donate. So what I would love is, if you can find it in your hearts, to go to My Hope Chest on Twitter or Facebook and give them a follow. They get so excited when I've done a convention and they get 100 new followers. It's really genuinely exciting for them. And so I will give I'll give all these bracelets out today Yeah, if you show me in your phones, if I come into the audience and run past you and you show me you followed them on Twitter or Facebook, I will give out all of these bracelets and all the stolen goods. And Castiel's Angels made me some beautiful things. Some beautiful, you over there? Some beautiful key rings and things, which I really don't want to give away. I actually have kept one for my mum for Christmas, but don't tell anyone. And so we've got bracelets. We've got really lovely, lovely things. This is one of my favorite things. It's a pendant with a picture of me on it. Aren't you lucky? So please, get your phones out. Follow My Hope Chest on Twitter or Facebook. Flash your phones at me. Nothing else. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And I'm going to give all this stuff out. I'll do it gradually as we go. So just remind me if I forget. I will answer a question at some point, which is usually helpful.
Hi, Ruth.
What's your name? I'm only kidding. Hi, sorry. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
I am from Charlotte. And this is my first convention.
Are you fixing to ask me a question?
Yes, I'm going
Is
to
that
ask.
right? Yeah? Okay.
What? Sorry.
Ignore me. I'm not making any sense today.
Well, I love you. I think you're really badass. And,
Oh, you've got great taste. What are you like?
And my question was, so we've seen like Rowena's arc kind of go from towards villain to like frenemy to like friend, and of the Winchesters. And I was wondering, what do you think of like the dynamic between Rowena and Sam?
I think it's lovely to have something real. There's very few people. I think that's why Rowena always wants something from the Winchesters. She might be helping them, but there's always something she can get back in return, and their destinies have become intertwined. But I also just think when you're this old and you've been through so many things, how many people do you have to play with that really understand your world or your life? Yeah. And then here's Sam, who's had a shared traumatic experience with that dude, that bugger lugs there that just left the stage, with Lucifer. How amazing to have a real connection, but then how awfully, no. Don't,
Yeah, she said,
you don't want to be too vulnerable either. Mm-hmm. So I love that. I love that development with Sam. There's more of an antagonistic playfulness with Dean. And Misha, I just want to pull his wings off and see what happens. Castiel. I love all the relationships are different, and with Lucifer as well. I'm so lucky, am I?
Yeah, I really like that you both have trauma with Lucifer, and I hope that you guys get to, I know you've already talked about it a bit, but I hope that they get to bond over it more and be like, it's like cathartic for both of them too.
Absolutely. I think her second death that you saw, my theory about Rowena is she's like a cat with 9 lives. She just can't remember if she's on 6 or 7. But the 2 deaths that we know of so far, I think the last one is horrific. And it's horrific because it's based in truth, because it's what happened to 40,000 women in Europe. It's a true story. And I'm going to start to do social media tweets about it. I'm thinking of, do you think this sounds good? Oh, right, cool. Already. Like, Witchy Wednesday Wisdom? Something like that. Because this is all, honest to goodness, it's honestly the patriarchal society fear of the feminine. Why are wizards cool and witches are evil? Yeah. Right?
True.
So I'm going to get into all that because I'm beginning to love more and more that I play a witch. I always just love Rowena, and I love the fact that she's a career woman. But I'm actually, like, witchcraft's her career, and it's her religion, and it's her everything. But now I'm actually, like, as Ruth, I'm like, shit, that stuff's really intriguing. So yeah, thank you for your question. You're going to get a hug and a bracelet and a conditioner because you've got lovely hair. Thank you. Right, I'm going to get some wristbands and come out. Just hang tight. Okay, ask me the next question, and I'll forget what it is and not answer it properly as I'm walking round. How does that sound? What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
Okay, so my name is Mary. I am from Greenville, South Carolina. And the reason why you don't hear my voice as Mary is because I'm not using my voice. I'm using an interpreter, partly because I'm a little bit nervous. So Josh is going to be speaking for me, okay?
Are you getting more nervous by the second?
So before I ask my question, actually, I wanted to let you know that I have decided to bestow a sign name on you, if you would like to have one.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Yes, hold on. I'm going to give you, can I give you this? Are you going to give me a sign name? Can you come up on stage?
Yes.
Is that okay? Can you?
Yes,
Is that
sure,
okay?
sure.
This is so cool!
Okay, I can't see the interpreter. Hold on. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, so this is your sign name. It is an R right in the corner of your smile. So whenever you give someone a sign name, really it has to be specific to who they are as a person and relate to them. So this is specifically to your beautiful smile. Yes, right there in the corner of your smile with an R. An R. I love it. You want to know how to sign I love it? I love IT. IT. You figure spell IT.
That's me in all my photo ops from now on. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, did you have a question?
Yes, stand by. Yes, I guess I can ask, yeah. So I wanted to ask you, my question was, so Rowena, she's a very bold personality. So I'm curious about where you get your inspiration for that character. And does that match your own personality, or how are the two different, really?
Wow, thank you for your question. I am playing Rowena gives me license to explore the outer regions of any bravery or boldness that I have. And what I really believe is that anything we admire in anyone that we see, we must have it within ourselves, otherwise we couldn't recognize it. So when you look at Rowena and you like perhaps her sassiness, or her strength, or her vindictiveness, or evil, there's a bit of that in you. And so for me, it's really an exploration. How bold can I be? Sometimes when I used to, if there was a moment, I remember a real moment where I was telling Crowley off. I really was, Fergus. It was something to do with the first blade, and I was like, oh, don't be a blinking idiot, or whatever it was I was saying to him. And in that moment, I just thought, how would my mum say this? Because she's a school teacher, and she ran the biggest high school in our region in Scotland. And she's terrifying. She's lovely as well. So all kinds of things. And really, the writers give me such great things to do. And then it's really about having fun. Like, how nasty can I be? How sarky can I be? How fun is that? And they pay me. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Right. Oh, I was getting wristbands. I'm just going to come round with the bag. Okay. This side? What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Katie.
What do you want?
I wanted to ask you a question.
You may. Proceed.
The question.
When I say,
the question.
Go
is,
ahead. I'm so sorry.
The question is, who's your favorite character?
Rowena. Next question. Honestly, that was a waste. I'm kidding. I've got a soap. Do you like lavender?
Yeah.
There you are, and a bracelet.
Thank you. I also have
Thank
another
you.
question.
You can ask your other question. Go ahead.
What is your favorite episode of Supernatural?
I like all the episodes that Rowena's in.
Thank you.
I'll give you these ones as well. I really, I have to say, I'm just going to waffle now. Thank you. No, okay. There's certain episodes spring to mind. Regarding Dean, I particularly loved. I love what Meredith wrote. Sorry, this is harder than it looks. And I have to say, and I was thinking about this, somebody asked me a question today when I was signing autographs, and I have particularly enjoyed filming both Funeralia and what was the name of the one where I came back to life that Amanda Tapping directed? Oh, I'm sorry, it aired February 1st. Sorry, my brain has gone blank. Various and Sundry Villains, right? I have to say I had a particularly great time working with Nina Corrado and Amanda Tapping. And then Phil Sigrisha when I did the episode with Richard, where we made a Wangel. I've had so much fun this last season. This is so much harder than it looks. And so many of you followed. I feel bad. I'm going to run out. Pass those along. One more. This is like doing that thing where you're rubbing your head. Oh, man. So many of you have done it. I'm not going to manage. I've also got flyers. I'm going to go to the back and give these out. Can you sir, you're on your feet. Can you pass these out to people who have followed? I knew I'd put you to work. Can you pass these out to people who've given My Hope Chest a follow? And I'm just going to go over this side of the room. You're late! Where have you been? Where have you been? Photo ops with some tall dudes. You were at the gym, that's okay. As long as you weren't being unfaithful with me to Jared and Jensen. Hi. Okay, can you do me a favor? You look really sweet. Can you give out, keep this soap as a prize. Can you give these out to the gingerest, the most ginger people you see that have followed My Hope Chest? There's one. That was pure discrimination. Did you see what I did? That was pure pro-ginger discrimination. You're welcome. I like your pink. It suits you. Did I answer the question? Yes. Okay, it's your turn then. Is that right?
Yes. Hey, Ruth.
Hi.
My name is Steve.
Hi, Steve.
I'm from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Myrtle Beach.
And my question is, whenever you go back home to Scotland, do the people there recognize you from the show? And do you have any good stories from Scotland?
So I just was home in May. I was over doing a convention in... Hi, you okay over there? I was over doing a convention in Birmingham, so I went up to Scotland in May. And I'm in John Lewis, the John Lewis Cafe on Princess Street. If you ever go to Edinburgh, it's lovely. And I go, there's a young barista making coffee, and I order an espresso. And he says, I saw you here about 6 months ago, and I didn't want to say anything. I said, oh, yeah, I was home at Christmas. I go in every time I'm home, because I've got a really good sale rack down the stairs. And he said, you might not know this, but you really look like a character in a TV show called Supernatural. And it was the sweetest thing, because it was just like, there's such a Scottish sensibility. We're so down to earth and so self-deprecating, which can be a bad thing sometimes. But he just wasn't even assuming it was me, you know? It was so cute. And I was like, it is me. And he was like, no way! Like, because it's on television, it can't be real because it's made in America or something. And it's wonderful. Do you know, there's only one country that I've been to in the world where nobody's approached me, and that was Japan. And I think it was actually because they're so polite. So anywhere I go, most people have no idea who I am, but the Supernatural fan who's in the arena, they always find me. And they're always the same. They're always lovely and respectful and excited, and it's, what a gift. And I wrote about it in the Christmas message that we sent out through Stands. I was feeling really lonely on my travels, and I think it was a man at the airport. He came up to me and spoke to me, and I was like, I'm so lucky. I've got friends wherever I go because of this. It's amazing. So you're going to get a shower cap.
Shower. Thank you.
It looks like you really need one. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much for all your follows. I feel bad that I ran out of leaflets. So I'm going to start moving to the bracelets, which are so beautiful. This is a necklace. So beautiful. See that again? Absolutely. I can't see who the gingerist is. I'm not going to discriminate against non-gingers. It's not fair to all you 98% of the population. It leaves me with a very small niche. I'm sorry, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I just, let me see. I feel bad not picking everyone. I don't have that many bracelets. You look so quiet and shy. I'm going to give you that necklace. Will you get some more people to follow my hope chest? Will you? Thank you. Thank you. I love your dress. Such a beautiful color. Hi there. Just have a seat. Whenever you feel like it. You look lovely too. You all look lovely. You're especially cute. It's a lovely key ring for you. And thank you so much again to Castiel's Angels, because they inspired us. I wouldn't have been asking this of you today, because they made all these lovely things. My Hope Chests are going to get so many more follows, and I'll get an excited email from the charity. Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
My name is Sam. I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. So you always have like the most cutest, fantastic outfits on. And my question for you is how did you find your style?
There's two ways to tell every story, and you can get pity for one or not. And I don't want pity because there's nothing sad about it. We didn't have a lot of money growing up. There was always food on the table, and my mum would hand make my school uniform, and was very careful with money. And so I didn't have a lot of extra clothes. And then for a while, I was kind of dressing myself, and I sort of was just becoming a teenager, and I didn't have the right gear. and there's what's the worst thing that can happen to you at high school. And my mum had bought me long white socks, and it wasn't cool to wear long white socks, so I didn't want to wear them anymore, and she was like, you will wear those socks. So I didn't think about just rolling them down. That never occurred to me, because I'm daft. So I used to go to school, and I got bullied for wearing long white socks. Also, because I was clever at school, I got bullied for being a snob or a swot, whatnot. So I think by the time I was old enough to be able to buy some clothes, when I first started to earn money, I think there was something about me thought, I want to have the right thing to wear at the right moment, because I didn't always have the right thing. And also because my mum wasn't always around. I didn't always have the cute Timberlands. Timberlands were a thing. Chevignon jumpers. Does anybody remember that shit? Things like that were really important when you were 14. And so now I'm like a magpie. It's now gone to an obsession like type level, where I feel like I do have an outfit for every occasion. And now I really enjoy it. It's fun. And I think I don't have one look. One day I feel more like being a hippie. The other day I feel like more being sexy. Another day I might feel like being more hipster. And it's, to me, clothes are like a costume. And I feel different depending on what I'm wearing. And it's now all tax deductible. Because if I'm doing a photograph with you, I don't want to wear the same shirt that I wore necessarily somewhere else. I want you to have an individual thing that I know. People show me photographs, and I'm like, that was New Orleans, because I remember the outfit I was wearing. So I make no apologies for the fact that my wardrobes are bursting at the seams. I am a really good bargain hunter. And that's the thing I really think about clothes and fashion, is you don't have to spend a lot. I buy so many things in second-hand stores and recycle. And I'm always finding my style. Always. What are you wearing? It looks really cool down the sleeves. What have you got?
Just a skirt and a shirt.
And so are you interested in fashion? Is that why you're asking?
Yeah.
What is it? Is that what you want to do, or?
It's one of the things I'm thinking about.
Yeah, you look cool. I love your skirt. I'd steal that. Thank you for your question. I'm going to give you a suitable reel. I'm giving you a wristband.
Thank you so
It's quite stylish, isn't it? Thank you. Thank you. This is normally the point of the panel that get everyone up on their feet dancing, but y'all look so hungover. Is that true? Did you have a good time last night? Yeah. Hi. Hi. There you are. Thank you. Is it your side?
It's my turn.
Hey,
Hi.
your turn. Good. Hi.
Hi. I have a two-part question. I know it's not being fair, but
If I
here it
forget the
goes.
first part by the time you answer the second part, you'll have to do it again. Just
Okay,
FYI.
I'll pause in between. It'll be great. All right. So the first part is, as a Southern woman myself, it took me a long time to really embrace my accent and be, proud of it and where I come from. Have you always embraced your beautiful accent, or were there any difficulties in that?
What I'm fae near Bonnybrig, folk can talk a bit like that, and my mum was a teacher, and I was like, she used to say your T's and say your letters, and I was taught to speak properly for Scotland, and a lot of newsreaders come from where I come from, because you can't actually understand me, right? I'm also speaking more slowly because I got tired of people saying, what? Richard Spate does that to me all the time. What? So when I went to drama college in London, I remember auditioning for RADA, and I had a callback, which was really exciting. RADA is like our, what's it like? Juilliard, right? And in the audition, they were like, can you lift your accent off more? Can you lift your accent off more? Can you lift your accent off more? And I remember thinking, this isn't a good thing that I have a Scottish accent. It's a hurdle. It's going to get in the way of me being employed in England. And then I thought, fuck England. I'll go to America. And I mean, I'm being funny. My house is in London. I love where I went. I love England. I love my country. And I mean that. Scottish people can be quite angry against English people. But coming to America has been the most amazing thing because people here are like, wow, I love your accent. So it's like the further away I go from home, the cooler I am. And people are like, I love your accent. I'm like, I can't help it. And I get so much kudos and brownie points for just talking. It's amazing. And my first well-paid job in America was doing the voice match for Merida in Brave. And as somebody who used to almost stutter, stammer with nervousness of speaking, and someone who was never told they had a great voice, for my name to be on a Disney Pixar contract for voice work, I was like, I'm in the right country now. I'm being appreciated. So, two-part. So, that's the... See, this is when you need to learn to ask short questions to me. It goes on and on. Go on.
The second part's really quick.
Okay.
If you could address my friend Stella in the audience, who is frightened to death of coming up here, but if you could just say, Stella, keep your hands off of Fergus, I would really appreciate it.
Where is she?
She is over there with cat ears on.
She's over there with cat ears on. Which one does that narrow it down to? Stella! Keep your hands off Fergus. Or I'll pinch your cat ears. Thank you. You look amazing. You guys are lovely. I like you, North Carolinians. That's not the right. Oh, well done. Okay. Oh, you look awesome. Look at you. You look so good. Hi, it's this side.
Hello.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Good. My question for you is, what's a funny moment that you've had at a convention or a panel?
At the gym.
No, at a convention or a panel. What's a funny moment that you've had?
A funny moment at the gym.
No, at the convention.
Oh, convention.
At a
I was
convention.
like, I don't
or
go
a
to the
panel.
gym. I'm not giving this away. I like this too much. It's green. The funniest moment I've had at a convention. Oh, I've got a Sharpie. No, I've got Angel wants that back. Hold on. Oh, this is nice. This is lovely. The very first convention I think I went to, it was a Scottish lady came up to me and said, and I was brand new, innocent Ruth, way back 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. And this Scottish lady, who I still see sometimes at conventions, came up to me and said, welcome to the fandom. I thought, that's so nice. Once you're in, you can't get out. It's like, brilliant. And it's true. That was a funny moment I particularly remember. And what was the other part of the question?
Ma'am?
Ma'am?
What did you say?
Oh, no, what was the other part? You said at conventions or...
At a panel.
At a
Either
panel.
or. You answered my question.
Yeah, I mean, I love when we do the panels together. Last week was pretty funny. I did one with Pellegrino. And I gave away all these acting secrets, including his deep, intense Mickey Mouse singing that he does before he gets into character as Lucifer. You think I'm joking? That was pretty funny. And Mark's such a good sport, he played along and wouldn't sing it for anyone. Would you like this bracelet?
Oh, that's very pretty. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I like your plait.
Oh, thank you.
See you later. Thank you. How are y'all doing? Are you still awake? Are you getting excited? 2 boys will be here soon. I mean, they're not as good as me, obviously, but they'll be here. They'll do their best for y'all. Hi.
Hi.
What's your character's name?
Velma.
What's your real name?
Lori,
Where are you from?
Midland, North Carolina. It's just 30 minutes from here.
What do you want?
I came here to ask a question. My question is, as your character Rowena, do you prefer to be good or evil?
Oh, goodness, I like to be as naughty as sin. Thank you for your question. Thank you. Did you give them a follow? Did you give them a follow online? My Hope Chest. Will you give them a follow? Thank you. Yeah, no, I like to be as naughty as possible. There's no fun in being good. So overrated. It's really funny to piss people off and see them at their weakest and get in their way and fuck their lives up. Especially your own son. Brilliant. It's the best time ever, right? Mother of the Year. I don't think. Hello. What's your name? Where you from? What do you want? That was really Scottish.
That was awesome is what that was. My name is Michelle. I'm from Arizona. And first of all, you sang amazingly last night at SNS.
I think I went off tune a little. Oh, thank you.
Which led me to wonder, what would you consider your theme song and what would you consider Rowena's theme song? If you had to pick one.
Rowena's theme song is, what's that Nelly Furtado song? Man eater, make you work hard, make you sweat. That.
Okay.
Because she just likes to see guys having to try really hard and fail at shit. So she can punish them and tease them and roll her eyes at them. My theme song, this is really morbid. Do you want to hear something really morbid? When you purchase a property, you're advised to make a will. So I had to make my will, and I had to write down what I would like at my funeral. And I said I'd like everyone to drink pink champagne, and for them to play Dean Martin, "Everybody Loves Somebody Sometime." So pick that song. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Do you know that knocked the Beatles off of #1 in America? I shit you not. Thank you for your question. Thank you. Look it up. Somebody Google it. Hi. We're getting through quite a lot of questions, which is not like me.
Sorry.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
Hi, I'm Katie. I'm from Winston-Salem.
Oh, I just was there. Wasn't I?
Yeah, I wasn't able to make it to that. I wish I could have, but
you're here now. And that's what counts.
Yeah. So I want to say that I really like your accent, but my dad...
What?
Yeah, my dad, when he saw his first scene, like, with you, he said that there was no way that could be your real accent because it sounded like it was really overdone. So...
Keep going.
So my question was, what is the most Scottish thing that you can say?
Ocht. Ocht, aye. You stoter. You've buggered me up. You total tumshy. Tumshy is Scottish for turnip. You're welcome. It's so funny. When I started playing Rowena, because I know she's a baddie, or, you know, she's not a baddie. People would think she was a baddie, right? That I was prepared for a lot of backlash online, and I really didn't see very many nasty things at all. But the worst, most insulting thing I saw was somebody saying, "She's not really Scottish. That accent's totally cod." Was that your dad?
No.
Is my question.
No.
And what's his name? And is he
Mike.
still in Winston-Salem?
I live at home, so, and his name is Mike. So.
Mike?
Mm-hmm.
Tell him he's due a heed butt. Do you know what that means? No, well, I'm not going to tell you. Do you know what it means? A heed butt. A Glasgow kiss. A head butt. Oh, come on, catch up. Keep up with the program. It's a long walk from there to here. Hello, what is your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
Hi, Ruth. My name is Catherine. I am from Troutman, North Carolina. And
Oh, Charlton. Oh, hello. Hello, boys. Hi.
Cute name, right? My question for you is that when Rowena was talking Sam into helping her out, do you think that that was actually out of fear of Lucifer, or do you think it was just another typical power drive?
Thank you for your question. And there's a beautiful keyring, isn't it? It's beautiful. Thank you. And again, one last time, thank you to the Castiles Angels who made all those beautiful, not unstolen giveaways. I think there's something real there. But then she also used it to get out of the car and fuck off. So there's always two things, right? With Rowena. It's never just one thing. So a bit of both. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
How was it, Ruth? Was it everything you dreamed it would be? Ladies and gentlemen, nothing better on Sunday than a little bit of scotch. Ruth Connell!
She's a black magic woman.
She's not wearing black.
She's a black magic woman.
She steals all the crap.
She's a black magic woman. Got me so blind that I can't see.
If they don't feel about the heart.
Then she's a black magic woman, and she's gonna make a devil of me. Yow!
You know, Robbie.
Yes, Richard.
The town seems to have gotten over the fact that Ruth Connell opened up her panel by saying she hates them.
That's right.
They seem to get over that.
Also, Rich, strangely, this room is full for the first time all weekend.
They must be lost.
Every
Because surely
chair
they would have
seems to be
been
filled.
They would have been right here Friday morning if they really knew what it was all about. You know what I'm saying?
There's some mistake. Obviously, they've lost their way.
Well, Robbie, I think you're the man who can help them find their way. I think you and this band need to help them find their way and help the energy rise to the rafters. Are you ready, my man?
I think I'm ready.
Okay, I leave it to you, my friend.
The question, you ready? They don't come out until we show